Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast.
Riffin with Griffin, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Riffin with Griffin.
Riffin with Griffin.
Riffin with Griffin, yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
Riffin with Griffin, baby.
welcome back to Riffin with Griffin, live again every Wednesday, episode 289. Woo! We getting there, man. We getting to 300. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this damn thing. But for today, I'm discussing the finale of Umbrella Academy. I don't know if anybody watches that series. My very small NFL preview, and I'm obsessed with this season of Big Brother. Riffin with
Riffin
Griffin.
with Griffin, yeah.
Riffin with Griffin.
Riffin with Griffin.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah,
Riffin
yeah.
with Griffin, yeah.
Whoo, voice was feeling milky today. Milky. And we're back. Welcome back to Riffin with Griffin. As you know, thanks for being here as always. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so you could make sure you get the notifications that I'm going live. I want to make sure I'm not clipping this week. Hit the Twitch. If you go to Twitch, I Twitch all the time. It's very personal, homey feel there. People have been following me since the pandemic. We've been together. I appreciate all the subscribers at Twitch, And if you do Twitch, you get Monday Nuance for free if you become a subscriber, or you can go to Patreon, where I've been pretty consistent. I put up some family pictures. Patreon's pretty good too. So I appreciate the people that are on Patreon. I also appreciate the people that are, listening on all the audio platforms. Thanks for doing that. Hope that sounds good. But welcome back to Riffin with Griffin. I appreciate you guys and your support that you always give. Today's episode is brought to you by Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile. Don't overpay for wireless. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan. Hey, switch to Mint Mobile. To get new customers offer and a new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Griffin. That's mintmobile.com/Griffin. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 per month. Also, I want to thank one of Art's other sponsors, HomeChef. Hey, HomeChef. Thanks for being a sponsor here, HomeChef. HomeChef's meals are effortless, even for someone like me who isn't making it on Top Chef anytime soon. For a limited time, HomeChef is offering my listeners 18 free meals plus free dessert for life. And of course, free shipping on your first box. Go to homechef.com/Riffin. I don't have that right on the screen. It's Riffin. Homechef.com/Riffin. So guys, go check that out. Okay. Thank you. You know what? Let me fix this real quick now that I'm I'm here. How do I fix it, though? I don't understand why it's not letting me. Oh, here we go. I got to do it like this. So anyways, Daddy's still getting sponsors, right? Ain't that something? Let me switch it on the screen to Riffin. There you go. All right. Oops. Don't do that. There it is. So I've switched it. So make sure it's homechef.com/Riffin, not Griffin. Riffin. Yeah, so welcome back to Riffin with Griffin. All my beautiful supporters. Thank you for being here. Let me see where you guys are at. Here you are. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, so anyways, hello. What's going on? So let me give you the like the what's happening right now is, man, the house situation is going swimmingly, guys. Like everything is going excelente with that. We close very soon. I don't know about the people that have bought a house. It's like really stressful. You know, you always think like something's going to happen. There's going to be something with the loan that's going to go wrong, or there's going to be some kind of thing. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh God, what's going to happen? But I found out today. They're like, oh yeah, everything's great. We're funding the loan on Friday. So it's happening. It's up, absolutely happening. So that's awesome. Excuse me. Yeah. Nothing else really to say about that. I don't know. I might have to like post. I don't know. I'm gonna be able to do my podcast next week because I don't even know if I'm gonna be set up. Like we're actually not moving everything out. I think my office will be the last thing I do. Let me get some water. That's weird for the people that listen on audio. All you hear is like water in the background. With my Mr. Potato Head cup. But anyways, little ASMR for you right there. Yeah, so we're moving at the end of the month. Moving companies charge so much money at the end of the month, but whatever. The lady was nice. I think she was a fan. Got a good deal there. Yeah, so that's great. Somebody's asking for a Wolf update. Wolf is spectacular. Just the sweetest little kid. Oh, we went swimming. Oh God, let me show this little video of him swimming. Let me see if I have it on the computer. I think I do. Oh, I think I do. Come on, baby. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. Wait, let me go to this real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me see what this looks like. If this is gonna look good for the people that are like watching right now. Let's see if I do it like this, will it show up? Let's see. No, it's not showing up good. I gotta do it like this. No, that's not good either. I gotta do it like this. There we go. So we took him to the pool for the first time, and just look at this little guy. He was just in the pool, kicking his little legs, you know. Who knew he was gonna? Oh man, I was getting so emotional when this was happening. I swear to God, I was tearing up because I was like, oh my God, I'm in the pool with my son, and he just look at him, he's just smiling and enjoying himself, kicking his little legs. That's the part that I was like, wow, he's like a little natural. Because Rachel swam when she was in high school. She was on the swim team. So who knows, man. Oh, this is my favorite part. Oh, look how adorable he is. He just was walking in the water on this little floaty thing. They say that like using floaties aren't good for them. Like it's better to let them like swim. But this is our first time. I wasn't ready to like be like dunking him in the pool. You know what I mean? Like I was like a little nervous about it. But he was having such a good time. Little sweetheart he is, huh? So that was fun. That's the little Wolf update. You know, yeah. And you notice how I agree with you. I'm in that water looking like, yeah, son. Yeah, because you can't. The belly's being distorted by the water. But it was good. I had a really good time swimming with the kid. So that was fun. So maybe we'll do more of that. More videos showing Wolfie doing his little Wolfie stuff, but that was like really adorable. Let me see what else I have. And then we went out. We went out to eat, and then like this kid, man, when the camera's on, this kid is like, look at him. And he's like, he knows now. It's like he knows, and he is just ready. He's like, oh, I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm going to show you. This is how I smile, So it was like, he just, oh, look at this kid, huh? He's a little sweetie pie. So, yeah, man, fun times with the kid. So we're ready to move. It's gonna be tough, when you're moving with a kid, but it is what it is. So we'll just see. I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes and what I'm doing with the podcast and stuff like that. I'm trying not, I'm working on episode 300 being something big, but we'll see. Then I rebrand. I think that's gonna look different. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it like this anymore. I'm getting a new desk. So maybe the podcast is going to look differently moving forward after 300. I mean, I'll have my green screen for when I'm doing the gaming, but who knows what's going to happen. Who knows? But anyways, not a lot of news and notes. Just showing off my cutie pie kid. Let's just go right to comments, guys. We had some comments this week. If you want to get in on the discussion, you have a movie you want me to look at. Sometimes, depending on how people describe it when they give me a comment or a message, that actually inspires me to be like, ooh, that sounds good. I might want to watch that. So, and I have done it. Actually, I've started watching a series that somebody recommended. I'll tell you about it when I finish it. But anyways, all right. Comments this week. CSS Vodden said, Eric, could you please make some comments about new live Joe Rogan Netflix special? Really curious about your opinion. I didn't watch all of it. First of all, I don't really watch specials. That's the main thing. But I watched a little bit of it. He had some funny jokes. I just thought that joke about how he got in trouble about saying the N-word on his podcast and whatever. And just the way he dealt with it, I thought was really funny. When he was like, he said he was skimming through the video and he said, oh my God, 4 more minutes. I thought that was really funny. I like that Netflix is doing like this live thing. It's not like, I think people think that they film it live and then that's it. They don't. There's probably they probably film like 4 shows, or I estimate that they probably do it like this. They film 4 shows. And the last one, say on a Saturday night at whatever time, is live, And then the night before, they already have 2 versions of it that they're already doing like a quick edit of. The guys, they're there doing edits and everything, and they're getting it together how they want it to look. And then the live comes out, then they do the live one, and then right away, they whatever they need to fix, maybe if somebody flubs a line, maybe if something happens, or maybe the person themselves decides, hey, you know what, I don't really like how that came out. Can we use the one from the other one? And then they put it together and they put it out. But you get that instant live experience of like, this is what's happening as it's happening. And that's pretty cool. And it seems like they're going into a whole live thing. So I thought kudos to who better to do it with than Joe Rogan, who is just live all the time, on the spot, expressing his feelings and listening and everything. So he's perfectly suited for that. So I thought that was pretty good. Let's see. Michelle, somebody said, good Lord, is this podcast a Griffin interview or a roast on Matt Rife? All of Erik Griffin's comments about Matt are negative. Great job, Matt, for handling this so positively and maturely. Well, this is an idiot. Okay. This person's an idiot. You know what I mean? Like that interview I did with Matt a long time ago. Matt and I I was clowning his ass because I'm the big brother. He's a little brother. That's how it works. So get out of here. You know what I mean? It's one of these girls that like thinks she is going to get with him. Speaking of, I'm not even going to show the message, but guys, I'm going to read you an email that I got. I got to read you guys this email that I got, man. It's spooky out there how people are taking advantage of people. Oh, you know what? While I'm still live, how's this sounding? Am I sounding okay? I'll make sure I'm sounding okay. Yeah, we're also both comedians. You know what I mean? It's so ridiculous. Yeah, thank you. We're both comedians. But speaking of Matt, let's see if I can find this. I want to find this email. It's coming. I'll find it. I will find it. So I get a lot. Sometimes I get messages from people, oh, here it is right here, guys. Let me read this email to you guys. Dear Erik, I'm sorry I feel the need to contact you to ask you about Matt Rife. I just don't know what to do, and you seem to be a reliable and caring person. I always start with that. So I just want to be asking for help. Hopefully that's okay. She goes, I really believed I was chatting with Matt on a daily basis this past few weeks until today, because today he asked me to send an email to like this website, this email, okay, some fake Gmail, to ask his management to arrange a meeting for us. And he said, did you ask for administration fee? I can't believe his management is using Gmail account, and I can't believe friends or lovers should arrange and pay for the meetings via this management. I like how she says friends or lovers. So now I'm doubting all we talked about, and that makes me very sad. I'm not just a fan, but I really thought we were building a special connection, and we had both had feelings for each other. Now I feel so stupid because maybe someone has been kidding me for weeks and I don't know why. What do you mean you don't know why? They're trying to get money from you. I still hope this is my favorite part. I still hope it really is Matt I'm talking to. Can you please check with him? Will you do that for me? It all started July 3rd. Anyways, I hope you will verify and let me know if it's Matt I'm talking to via Telegram. Yeah. Because that's what, a rich star would do. I keep my fingers crossed it's Matt. If you have any questions for me, want to send, just ask. I want to meet him in person so much. P.S. Yeah, she's like, oh, we talked about my animals and I sent pictures and it's crazy. So this is what the people do, man. Okay? This is what they do. The person makes a fake Instagram message, okay? Like as if Matt is talking to like an assistant or something, right? So they make this fake message using Matt's real Instagram thing, okay? They make a message. And then, like and the lady's like, "Oh, I saw a lady would love you to connect me with. You know the rules, and it's, here's her handle. Want to personally thank her for the support and give her my Telegram ID." And then the person's like, "Okay, I'll do that right away." And then he says, send her a screenshot of this conversation for authenticity, right? Okay, I will. By the way, congratulations on your milestone, like making it seem like it's a real conversation. Then they send that screenshot to idiots, okay? And then a conversation ensues and they think they're falling in love. You know what I mean? Then they're falling in love, right, with who they think is Matt Rife. So it's so crazy. Oh, everybody, say hello to my new friend ASMR Amped. She's she does ASMR. And she's like on some weird app. What's the weird app you're on? She's on some weird app that like weirdos go on and like you could talk to. I don't know what it is. It's called Meetup or Meet something. I don't know. But anyway, she's cool. Yeah. So this poor girl, then, she sent me like the text messages from, the Telegram talking to the fake Matt Rife. Now, listen, man. Catfishing is the worst. Okay. And there's a level of stupidity that goes into it in this day and age. I think I've had experience with this in the past when it first was happening. There was no cell phones with cameras on them. It was like, it was easier to be fooled. But now there is no reason for anyone to get catfished. if you see someone online and you send a message and they send you a message and you start talking, FaceTime, Google Meet, Zoom, just any number of things. Make them send you a picture. Give them something specific to do. I don't believe you. So can you send me a picture? Hold up your thumb and your pinky, and you know, and your thumb on your other hand, and give me a smile so I know it's really you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no reason to believe you're talking to someone without some real, God honest proof. Get off the internet and these apps. The fact that someone thinks they can fall in love with someone that they've never met and never officially, hey, this is this person, in this day and age is crazy. Like, with cell phone cameras, it's just absolutely crazy. And the thing that gets me is all these people hit me up. They all think, they go, oh my God, I'm getting scared. I've been hit up like 8 times with this. Like, honestly, like 8 times. But people being like, I only have sent one message back because this one lady, she just looked like this sweet old lady. And I was like, oh my God, listen. It's one thing for like some hideous dude, some fat, whatever, weirdo guy, you know what I mean, who thinks he's talking to a hot chick overseas or something. It's one thing for, like, when guys do it, you go, oh, she's lone, like that person's, I guess it doesn't even matter. There's no gender to it. Both sides are actually really stupid. But these women are like really stupid. Because why would someone like this talk to you like this? The person has the resources to fly you out, to see you, to like get on the phone with you, to like so many different ways a person of Matt's stature could talk to you for real. And you think these text messages and you're in love? Like, oh my God, this stupidity. And so now someone's talking about it could be AI. Listen, that's going to be the real fear in the future. Like, what's the future of, like, you know, you can fake your voice to make, you know, you can like put a voice thing on, like Mission Impossible. And now people think you're really talking to that person. You know, that, you know, oh, it is me. Hey. And then you're like, oh, wow. Hey, I need $5,000 because something's going on with my bank account. And you're going to send it. It's going to get to a point where everything has to be in real life. Okay. And it should be that anyway. All right. I really feel sorry for these people because one girl, the only person I ever responded to, I said to the girl, I wrote her back. I said, hey, listen, please hear what I'm saying to you. You are not talking to him. Let me say it again, and I wrote it in capital letters. You are not talking to Matt. I'm really sorry to tell you this. You are being scammed. Please. Then she wrote me back, thank you so much, and do you know a good scam lawyer? I mean, because think of how much money these people have sent to these fake, you know, because people are so desperate. First of all, too, the arrogance of some of these people to think it's, you know, my favorite is when it looks like a sweet, like, woman in her 40s, overweight woman in her 40s, she's just lonely and like, okay. But when it's like a girl where you go, oh, you think Matt Rife would be into you. That's the funny one, you know? Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that because it was just so, you know, it's sad. I mean, honestly, it's honestly sad, man. You know, oh God. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it, like, you know, I get it though, you know, Like you're lonely and and there is something that you can like, you know what it is like when you're chatting with someone, you're filling in the gaps of the fantasy for yourself. And you're just kind of going with it because it like, there is an endorphin rush that you get. It feels good to like chat. And then there's a certain level of safety you might feel, right? But again, I'm saying in this day and age, there is no reason, zero reason for anyone to be catfished. You're an idiot. We were all idiots before if you ever got catfished in the past. Like even with no camera, when you really think about it, like, oh, why did I believe this? But now, idiot. All right. Anyways, you know what? There's more comments, but I'm not going to. Oh, here's one I really liked. The MBW2. I'm sure Brendan has already told you this, but the couch thing was fake, and the picture is from a Halloween party from Yale. Talking about JD Vance, you know, I just think it was like silly. I talked about this on the Golden Hour with the boys. Sometimes stuff is just funny. You know, sometimes you see a story, JD Vance has sex with a couch. I'm a comic. That's hilarious. You know, so if I go, oh man, you hear about this? And I'm talking funny, the story's real or not, that's just a funny even thing to make up about someone. You're laughing about it. But what happens is these troll idiots on the internet, they go, oh, well, what about, you know, and they want to bring up, you know, some fake story about, you know, someone on the left as if I give zero fucks. This ain't about right and left for me. It's like, shit's funny. And I said to the one guy, some guy sends me a message about that, like, really, Eric? And then he's like, I'm like, hey, dude, it was funny. Then he goes, what about this? And he sends me a thing about, there's some fake story about Walsh, you know? And then I go, dude, I don't care. Then the guy says, I'm just vibing. And I'm like, that's funny. So it's like, you got to open with the funny because I'm not going to know. You just look like an asshole on the internet, you know? But sometimes you just want to laugh at stuff. Sometimes it's just like, oh, that's funny. And there's no politics behind it, you know? I love when these like sort of like, you could tell they're right-wing white guys. I love when they hit me up with their nonsense. You know, they're like, oh, you're a leftist, whatever. It's like, okay. That I know they don't listen to my podcast. They don't listen to me because, you know, I don't know what I'm saying that you would think I'm some crazy left-wing person. If you really listen to my podcast, you know I linger around the middle of both sides. But I don't know what it is in people that they need to like. It has to be black and white like that. So, but anyways, I thought that story was funny. And then I also thought it was unfair, which I talked about on the podcast. I thought that was unfair. Like JD Vance, you know, if he was at Yale and it was some sort of like initiation and he was in a frat and he had to dress up in a dress, it's like, that's why bring that out now to try to make it political. I hate that. But it's funny. But we also can laugh about it. You know what I mean? So, whatever. But anyways, thanks for the comments, guys. Appreciate you guys greatly for, you know, when you send comments. Love discussing things, you know, and, you know, we'll just keep the debate going about certain, like the things that I talk about. It could be movies, could be, you know, whatever it is, TV shows, sports, politics. You know, you have a good comment, you know, I'll get into it with you. But it's just, you know, negative stuff. I'm just letting you know, you write something negative to me, I go, hide user, see you later. I don't care if you live or die. I'm done with you. You know, that's just, there's 100 million things you can watch on YouTube. You don't have to be here. You know, it's like you get one. That's how I look at it. You get one. You know what I mean? You get one, and then I remove you. So enjoy. But that being said, guys, Mint Mobile. You know, you're discovering a new binge-worthy show. You like a song. You like to bump in on repeat. You like to share things with friends. All that stuff's awesome, right? That's kind of what it feels like when you discover Mint Mobile offers wireless for $15 a month. Look, Everybody's always complaining about the economy. You're complaining about how prices are high and inflation. Will lower some of your costs by switching over to Mint Mobile. $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. It's such an awesome deal. There's no way you can keep it to yourself. All right. Mobile prices can really get up there when you really look at it. And what do you really need? You need the 5G to work. You need the data. You need it to answer calls and make calls. Mint Mobile is the place for you. Friends don't let friends overpay for wireless. I'm your friend, and I'm telling you right now, stop overpaying for wireless. Use your own phone with Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts. To get the new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Griffin. That's mintmobile.com/Griffin. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Griffin. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speeds slower above 40 gigabytes of unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Yes. Also, everybody, HomeChef. HomeChef.com/Riffin. HomeChef. Man, I love HomeChef. If you're a foodie like me, or you're drowning in a sea of meal kit options, there's so many, feeling like you're in a bad dating game where every contestant looks the same. That's how it is with these food options. Fear not, because amidst the chaos, there's one shining star worth your culinary affection. Home Chef! It's not just another fish in the meal kit sea. They're the gourmet catch you've been dreaming of. Say goodbye to swiping left on lackluster meals and swipe right for the one brand that'll make your taste buds swoon. Home Chef provides fresh ingredients and chef-designed recipes conveniently delivered to your doorstep to simplify your cooking experience. Whether you prefer classic meal kits with pre-portioned ingredients, easy instructions, speedy recipes, less than 30 minutes, oven-ready kits with pre-chopped ingredients, or quick microwave meals that assemble in minutes, Home Chef has you and the entire family covered for delicious meals without hassle. Home Chef has over 30 options a week and serves a variety of dietary needs. Love Home Chef. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering my listeners, listen to this, guys, 18 free meals plus free desserts for life, and of course, free shipping on your first box. Excuse me. Go to homechef.com/Riffin. That's homechef.com/Riffin for 18 meals and free desserts for life. You heard that right? Homechef.com/Riffin. Must be an active subscriber to receive free desserts. Thank you, Home Chef, for supporting Riffin with Griffin and Mint Mobile. All right, guys. Here we are, and we're back. Oh, I do want to watch that Vince Vaughn comedy drama. I want to watch that. Bad Monkey. You're right. Speaking of shows, let's talk about the Umbrella Academy. If anybody's watching Umbrella Academy, over the years, it's I think it's based off a book, yeah, right. Oh, I thought I was doing that. No, that's not right. Umbrella Academy. So the final season of Umbrella Academy is here, and it stars Elliot Page, Tom Hopper, and a bunch of other people. What do I have to say about the end of Umbrella Academy? I don't know, man. Here's some photos from Umbrella Academy. This guy's great in Umbrella Academy. What's this guy's name? Robert Sheehan. I think he could take over for Flash if they wanted to get rid of the other guy. This guy would be a perfect Flash. This girl, I don't know, man. The Umbrella Academy first couple of seasons, I think it was great, But then Ellen Page decides, or goes through the transition and becomes Elliot Page. And they wanted to keep the show going. I just don't think that transition in the world of Umbrella Academy was handled in the best way that surfaces the show. That being said, I understand. You're Elliot Page now. You've transitioned. You're famous. People all know about this. You're getting a lot of flack from political stuff, and people are attacking you and talking about you. You just want to go onto the show. They wanted to continue the show. So, you got to like in the show kind of do it. Like, oh, I was this, now I'm this. And in the show, they handled it like this. Every person on the show was like, that's great. Oh, perfect. And then they moved on with the storyline. In my opinion, that didn't service the Umbrella Academy. It just didn't. And I think that hurt the show moving forward. Again, though, that being said, Elliot Page doesn't want to deal with it. Like, I'm sure the producers or whatever probably went to him and was like, listen, we could do this. Because if it were me, I'd be like, because in the show, this family is super dysfunctional. One's a drug addict, and they're always like fighting and they're always saying very mean things to each other. I don't believe that these people would just be okay with this in that universe. They wouldn't. It'd be something they would bring up, and maybe they went to Elliot Page like, "Hey, we're thinking this," and maybe this dude was like, "You know what? I deal with this in my real life. I don't want to come to work and like pretend to deal with something that I'm actually dealing with in real life." In my opinion, though, like I say, I think that did not service the story for the show, and I think it hurt the show and the direction that they could go in. And then it just like most things, it's hard to continue something like that and make it funny and make it, or entertaining and like, I don't know. And then the final season was only like 6 episodes, and it was very anticlimactic. I didn't understand. I didn't understand the story and what was happening, and they left a lot of things on the table. They left a lot of things on the table, man. They made love stories that like started and ended like this. It's just such a big world that has so many possibilities, and they just, to me, they dropped the ball on the season finale of the show. And I watched it because, I've been invested in the show for however long I've been watching the show. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, well, we're going to continue to watch the show. So what, I got to see the ending, but it was very, in my opinion, super disappointing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it, I have no feelings about Ellen Page turning into Elliot Page. I could care less, but in terms of the artistic integrity of it, they didn't handle it in the way they could have. I think it could have been a thing, right? But I understand 1,000% if Elliot Page is like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to do that. And then they were like, okay, we'll just ignore it. We'll make reference to it, and then we'll move on, and we'll never talk about it again. That's what they did. I don't believe it. So then it became like I didn't believe it after that. The things they were saying to each other, I'd be like, nah, they would have said something. That's the kind of family they were. So yeah. So it is what it is. So anyways, oh man, I'm running out of time. I've been yapping my mouth a lot today. I didn't think I had a lot to go. All right, let me just give my quick NFL preview, guys. So NFL season's coming up, and there's a lot of stuff going on. All these contracts, but who knows what's going to happen, man, So I'm just quickly go over the teams, right? I think the Arizona Cardinals, I don't think they're going to be very good. I don't see them being very good. That's a tough division they're in. You got the 49ers are good. I think they're going to fight with Seattle to try to make it into second or third. I don't see it. I don't think that I don't think the Arizona Cardinals, and I don't believe in that quarterback anymore. Kyler Murray, I think he's too little, too short, too distracted. Atlanta Falcons, who knows what's going to happen with them, because Kirk Cousins is coming back from this like major injury. He's 37, 38 years old. They paid him $100 million. And then they went ahead and drafted this quarterback, Michael Penix Jr., who is on the older side coming out of college. So I don't know what they're doing with that situation. Who knows what's going to happen with that. But that being said, Kirk Cousins is a serviceable quarterback. I can see Atlanta winning that division because that division is trash. Atlanta, who else is in there? Tampa Bay. What's the other one? Well, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, Carolina, all trash teams. So we'll see what happens there. Baltimore Ravens, I think they're going to take a step back. I think they lost a lot on their defense, but we'll see what happens. They got Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry is going to make that team. The running game is going to be really explosive, but he is on the older side, so we'll see how that turns out. Can they repeat what they did last year and go over the edge and get to the Super Bowl? Who knows? Buffalo Bills, I'm not with it. I don't think the Buffalo Bills, I think they lost too much, and we're going to finally see if Josh Allen is he him? Is Josh Allen him? Because he's got to do that this year, but we'll see. Carolina Panthers, man. This team, to me, is in turmoil. The number one pick in the draft last year, Bryce Young, disappointing season. Bad offensive line, bad play calling. They couldn't get it together. So let's see if they had a good offseason and they could get this together and this second-year quarterback can get over the hump. But we'll see. Chicago Bears. Dude, the Chicago Bears, they could be really bad or make the Super Bowl. For all we know. Caleb Williams looks like he's the truth, man. But this is the first time a number one pick with that type of talent has gone to a team with this type of talent around him. Because normally, if you have the number one pick in the draft, your team's garbage, and it's going to take a few years to build up. Remember, like Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. It took a little bit, couple years. He was like, that team was flying. We'll see. This team, they have some really good receivers. You know what I mean? This is it, man. We'll see what goes on. I don't know why Rachel is calling me right now in the middle of my freaking podcast. Let me just text her real quick. I'm podcasting. Anyways. So I don't know. I think Chicago, and then, like I say, so who knows what could happen? He looks really great in the preseason. This could be it. Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow's back. Jamar Chase is, he's only a 3-year player, 5-year contract. He's trying to get more money. Who knows what's going to happen with that? But is Joe Burrow him? We've actually never seen him without talent. Let's see what happens there. Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson. It's make or break for this guy. All that stuff that he went through, he's never been good since. This is the year. They have a really great defense. Can they do something in that division? Who knows? Because Joe Burrow's back. That's the toughest division in football. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Ravens. That's a tremendous division. So we'll see. Dallas Cowboys, they're going to make the playoffs and choke like they always do. This CeeDee Lamb drama, I don't know what's going on with that. Pay the guy. You drafted him number 1. His numbers are just as good as Justin Jefferson. Even if he's just slightly less of a player, he's still your best player. Pay the guy. I don't see it happening. Denver Broncos, not a believer in Sean Payton. I think he did Russell Wilson wrong. Bo Nix looks good, though, and he's done better with worse quarterbacks. So we'll see. That defense was pretty good. They did. So we'll see. That's just a tough division. They got the Kansas City Chiefs in that division, so who knows if they're going to do it. Detroit Lions, can they get over the hump? They paid everybody. They're looking great. They got to the NFC Championship. It's now or never. They paid their quarterback. They paid their receiver. I like the Detroit Lions. I'd like to see them in the Super Bowl, but we'll see. Green Bay Packers, they paid their quarterback. The youngest team in the league last year. Let's see what they do. I don't know. Can they get over the hump? Can they get to the Super Bowl? I think the NFC is a lot better this year. Really like it. Houston Texans, they're not going to sneak up on anybody anymore. Their quarterback, CJ Stroud was a phenom. The best season for a rookie ever. Won a playoff game. Here they are. What can they do? What can they do? I don't think they're going to sneak up on anybody this year. It's going to be tougher, but I see them in the playoffs. Indianapolis Colts. I think their quarterback is back. We'll see if this guy. He was looking good. He got hurt. We'll see. Tough division. I don't know about the rest of that team. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Jacksonville Jaguars, not a believer in Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, I don't know why they paid him. He hasn't proven anything. They lost their number one receiver. I don't see them making the playoffs, man. That's that other team in that one trash division. Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're the favorites to win the Super Bowl. There's not much I can say about them. They got two speedsters at receiver now. They won the Super Bowl last year with no receivers, garbage receivers. Las Vegas Raiders, they need a quarterback. I'm not going to waste my time with them. I'm a Raiders fan. Love them a lot, but it's a sad situation. Los Angeles Rams. They're another team I think that can win the Super Bowl. They have one of the best coaches in the league. This team is great. They got great receiving core. They got great defense. He's an offensive genius. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the Super Bowl too. So I think that the NFC is looking real strong this year. Chargers. I don't think they're going to do anything. They lost their two best receivers. I think it's going to take Harbaugh a year to get it together. And it's also make or break for Justin Herbert. He's one of those guys like Josh Allen. Are you him? Because you don't have as much talent. Can you make everybody better? I don't think he can. Miami Dolphins, I feel the same way. They got two great receivers, but I don't think Tua is gonna. I don't think he can. I don't think he can sustain excellence. So I don't see them, but they look good. But again, tough division. Minnesota Vikings. Not even gonna talk about them. Poor guys lost their quarterback, so done with them. New England Patriots, garbage. New Orleans Saints, garbage. New York Giants, garbage. The Jets, they're one of these teams. Can Aaron Rodgers get back to form? If he does, they look scary. They really do. Philadelphia Eagles, they got to come back from the nonsense of last year. Can they get back to the Super Bowl, Eagles? Possibly. Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't know. This might be Mike Tomlin's first losing season ever. Those two quarterbacks right now, who knows what's going on with them. Justin Fields, he looks like, I don't know. And Russell Wilson, we'll see. San Francisco 49ers, they got to get their contract stuff together, but they're another team that can make it to the Super Bowl. They're always great. Great coach. They're always great. Just look for them to be great. Seattle Seahawks, I think they'll finish second or third in that division. They may make the playoffs or they may get edged out because of the wild card in the other divisions, but, they're okay. They're serviceable. Same thing with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That division is trash. They can win it again, or Carolina can win it, or the Saints can win it. Garbage. Tennessee Titans, garbage, not worth talking about. Washington Commanders. They got talent. They're sneaky. They could be a sleeper pick because Dallas could take a step back. Philly can't get it together. Washington Commanders might sneak up and get them. So who knows? Anyways, that's my NFL preview. We'll be talking about the NFL more as the season goes on. So, I love the NFL. I think it's the most fun sport to really talk about and be involved in. All right, guys. Last but not least, let's finish the podcast off with Big Frickin' Brother, guys. I love this season of Big Brother, man. It is so good. Everything you like about Big Brother, if you're a Big Brother fan, you're getting it in this season, man. First of all, Big Brother. All right, if you don't know what Big Brother's about, they have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 people live in a house. They're being recorded by 100 cameras, 24 hours a day. They compete in competitions, mental games, physical games. They have to make alliances. They have to work with each other, and the last person standing wins $700,000. So what it ends up doing is it brings the worst out of people. It really does. You're going for $700,000. You're making an alliance with someone, but everyone in the house is really not your friend because you're trying to win $700,000. So it's a lot of ups and downs, emotional turmoil that goes on. Now, I talk a lot about they should just have pretty athletic people on this show. Let them compete. Let them be awful, and we can watch it play out. Over the years, they've been we need to mix it up a little bit. So then they'll have nerds fat people, old people. And up to this point in the season, they've made it so there's no physical competitions. It's all sort of mental games and these like throw the ball and make it into the thing type of games. But this last week, they finally had the wall. And it's an endurance competition. And, you're up on the wall. You have to hold on to like you're on a wall standing on a ledge. And you have to hold yourself on the wall, and then the wall moves forward and moves back and moves forward, and they're spraying them with goo and water and all kinds of stuff. And it's really an endurance competition. So of course the old fat girl fell off first. I mean, that's just how it goes. What are we doing? But I'm not mad at it because she's made it this far because they haven't had these kind of competitions. So if they mix it up, it's going to be great. But she's such a character. Angela, love her. This season, the personalities are meshing great. Oh my God. And this guy, Tucker. Where is he? Let me show him on the other screen here. Actually, I just go through the cast real quick and let me just go because I got to get off soon. We're like, wow, I can't believe it. So the Big Brother cast. So this is Angela. She's a mom. She's like 50 something and she's just a character, man. She's like causing all kinds of drama in the house, but it's great. And she survived. You sort of like her. You're like, all right, Angela, can you win? She has zero chance of winning. Okay. I'm just telling you right now, there is no way in God's earth can she win Big Brother, but she's doing great. Brooklyn, this lady, she could. Too fiery of a personality, too sneaky in the house. That starts to get around the house. This week, they're trying to get her out. But this is the kind of person, I don't think she could win because she's too fiery, Like, she becomes a threat. And then people are like, I don't like her. And they get her out because of that. It sucks, but that's how Big Brother works. This guy could win, right? But he's one of the 2 or 3 physical specimens in the house. They'll get him out because of that. They're never going to let this guy survive. But he's the kind of guy that normally wins Big Brother, This guy, they got him out already. Totally messed with the wrong guy. He messed with the wrong guy. They had a plan. He went away from it. Then he thought he could win, and he lost head-to-head with the guy. He's out. No $700,000 for you. This girl, she could win. This is the kind of girl that can win. She just, blah. Not too big of a personality. Nice with both sides of the houses. She knows how to get in and out of the thing. She can win. She can sneak through. She needs to team up with somebody that's a bigger threat, and then watch that person in the end get kicked out. I've seen it many times in Big Brother where a girl like this will win. She could win. Same with this guy. This guy just kind of like unassuming, not very athletic, just kind of there. These are the kind of nerds that win Big Brother, but not really a fan of his. This guy's already been kicked out, the old guy. Here's this year's gay guy. He also could win, but he did a big move. Him and the other girl, they turned on everybody and kicked out the one light-skinned guy. They're the reason he got kicked out. So, I don't know. Guy could be a good game player, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. This is another girl that can win. Little cutie, little cutie patootie, athletic, can kind of float under the radar, get some guy to like her a lot, because that's what happens. Like last year, the 2 years ago winner, when that black girl Taylor won, that idiot kept her, and then she got he made a $700,000 mistake. He should have picked the other guy because it's like who you can beat. Because at the end, by the way, the last 6 people that are left in the house, so the last 9 people, the first 6, they become the jury who decides who wins the money. So if you've been lying, it's great. Right? You got to watch Big Brother, okay? This chick already kicked out. She was so annoying. Here's another girl that can win it, but she's too pretty, too athletic. She's tall and athletic and pretty, and like the other girls are going to be like, nah, get her out. I don't think she can last because of that, This guy already kicked out. Now this is the guy that can win. Right here, Quinn. I'd put money on Quinn winning Big Brother, but he got into a fight also with this guy, Tucker, and Tucker is running the house right now. But this guy, Quinn, is a great Big Brother player, and I can see him winning, but he's sneaky, and people are starting to realize it. Here's another one. she has aligned herself with this guy, Tucker. And they almost kicked her out, and he did it and got her to stay. So this little showman might save her, but in the end, they might pick her to win. You know? This girl, another one that can sneak through and win. But she's the one that blindsided with the gay guy that got the Caleb kid out. Here's Tucker. This dude's running it right now. I don't see him lasting till the end. He wins every competition. He's got a big personality. If you're into Big Brother, he didn't use the veto on himself. Crazy. And I've never seen that in all my years of watching Big Brother. When I started watching it, no one's ever done that. I don't remember. But this was so anyways. This guy, if he continues to win every competition, he will win Big Brother. But I don't see it happening. And I think people know he's the biggest threat in the game. Everyone in the house knows this guy's the threat, you know? And they're going to get him. You know what I mean? I don't see him lasting. Yeah, that's everybody, you know? So, I don't know, guys. I really love this season of Big Brother, man. You know? This is like, there's something about watching human beings make choices, right? And you know the ultimate goal. So like the ultimate goal is everyone is trying to get $700,000, right? So you know that's the ultimate goal, but there's still 10, 11 people in this house. So how do you get there? You have to lie. You have to make friends. You have to turn on people. You have to like be loyal, but not loyal. It's like it's the craziest psychological experiment on television, Big Brother. And I'm all for it. And this season is spectacular. So you're going to see me talking about Big Brother almost every single week because I just sit on my couch and I'm like, yes, it's like so great, the things that are happening. So this is a great season of Big Brother. Shout out to them, all the Big Brother people. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching Riffin with Griffin. We're still going strong. I appreciate everybody being here every single week. Hit the subscribe button, man. You hit the subscribe button, you know when I put up videos, you know when I go live. Hit the notification so you get that. Hit me on Twitch, man. I'm on Twitch most days. I game a lot. I play Call of Duty. Mostly I play Call of Duty. I play with fans sometimes. You know, I have people that have been around that I play with. You know, shout out to the regulars. And join the Patreon. I've been talking about this for years. I really have been doing it. Regular extra content goes up on Patreon. So you can sign up for a free trial, but I do encourage the people that have the free trial to, be a part of it, get into the discussions there. You have some ideas for me, put them there. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. But I appreciate the support from Twitter, from Twitch, from Patreon. I appreciate your support. As you guys always, and on Mondays, come check out Monday Nuance on Twitch live. If you're a subscriber, you get to watch the whole thing. If you're not, you only get like 3 or 4 minutes. Then it turns you off. But anyways, love it. Believe in it. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next week. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye.